Hello, hi, welcome in. Yeah, pub up. So if you're watching this on replay, please don't forget to do the hashtag replay. Let me know how you're doing and why you weren't in my life. No kidding. Hi, Christopher Colossa. How are you doing, hon? I'm happy you're here. What are you doing? Diamond painting or because I'm sitting here diamond painting on my color blocking. Hell, it's so much color blocking. But I love it. Michelle, hi hun, how are you? Welcome in. Kayleen, hi hun, how are you? Yay, people are popping in. I'm so happy. It was just a spur of the moment. I was like, ooh, Leanne stopped it live and yay, let's continue. Hey sis, how are you doing? Welcome in. So yeah, I was like, oh, let's just do a pop-up, for a bit and see what happens. Yeah, spur of the moment. I'm very good at those apparently. And I mean, I could do it as a warm up for Friday. I mean, 8 hours on Friday. So, yay. People are saying hi, Leah, doing okay. How about you? Better, better. I had a nasty cold last week. And yeah, my friend's mom is in a hospice, and uh, our father has been in the hospital as well. Yeah. So, other than that, I'm good. I had a friend over today. We did some knitting and chit chatting. I haven't seen her since before COVID, so that was good. Michelle is okay. You don't want to go to the dentist tomorrow? Well, I'm not doing it for you, but I feel you. I feel you. Oh, people are coming home. I'm like, who's out this late? And I'm like, oh, it's not that late. Okay, okay. I mean, it's what, 10:30 over here? It's not that late. I mean, compared to how late it sometimes is when I'm talking with people. Like, for instance, on Friday. So, yay. And I am having a tea out of my new favorite mug, my Walrus tumbler from St. Charles. Yay. I love it. Okay. But it's dangerous. No, it's not. You just have to remember that this thing keeps tea hot for a very, very long time. So if you're trying to take a sip out of it after 3 hours, you will burn your tongue. Okay? But yes, love it. And I just poured up this one, so Matt, hi hun, how about come in? Well, yeah, hello again. It's been so long, right? It's been so long. So yeah, that's the tea mug. It's become my new favorite. I always had the issue in here that I would kind of forget my tea or my coffee or whatever, and I'd be kind of, damn, it's cold. Now it's not cold. Mm. Only if you leave a bit and you get in here the next morning, then it's cold. But that's kind of on you, right? So yeah. Oh, I want to show you. Hang on. Can we do this? Come on, we can do this. Work with me, camera. Work with me. There you go. Look, my last square, and I have been all around. It's kind of cool. Okay, let's do it like this because then you can see me working. Look at all this color blocking hell, okay? It's literally, it's just like, I don't have any yellow there. Look at that shine. And all of these in the D is fairy dust. This is fairy dust. And then you have a few ABs. Christopher, hey, I'm good. No, I'm just watching you. Ah, thank you. Going to make dinner soon. Sorry to uh, hear about all the stuff about the people in your life. Oh, thank you, love. Loving that blue on the DP. It's beautiful. It's the 823, and I love the color, but it's color blocking, and we all know that I do not like color blocking. Hi, Han. Hi, Linda. How are you doing? Well, I know you're okay because I literally just saw you. Well, I didn't see you, but you get the drift. You get the drift. So yeah, I was popping drills. Ooh, and I have 3 pens on the way to Eve right now. Um, Sunday, was it Sunday? Was it Monday? Sunday or Monday? Uh, Enablers Outpost turned my pens. So there is Matt, you're not a color blocking kind of guy. Yeah, I'm not a color blocking kind of gal. So no, but I have it and I'm doing it. And I needed something smaller to do in October. So here we are. But I am mostly um, doing checkerboard because that's easier for me. I did a little multi-placing over here, and I swear to God, that took longer than it would have taken me to do the checkerboarding. No, Christopher, it takes me longer because I want it to be straight. And now, of course, it takes longer because I'm chit-chatting with you guys, but literally color blocking takes me forever. Maybe I just need to do it more to make, be faster at it. I don't know. Maybe also because I already have a little gapping in this diamond painting. So I know if I do multi-place, the gapping will be horrendous, okay? I don't know how many bags of this blue I've already used, but it's a lot. It's a lot. I think I've used 5. I think I've used 5 bags already. And I mean, it's not that big. It's just an itty bitty little diamond painting. So yeah. Leah, are you diamond painting or what are you up to today? Oh, Diamond Art Club released this little sticker. Is it called Big Gem sticker? I was actually considering buying some for Rosa, but that has to wait for Black Friday as well because I am still on a no buy. No diamond paintings. Linda, try multi-placing every second row and then go back and finishing the multi-placing. That's what I've been doing, and I still feel like, that it's, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe when I get in here, it might be, I don't know. Because literally most of this is color blocking. Uh, Matt, I'm only having with multi-placing if the drill is fitting nearly perfect, or like you, I'll spend a bunch of time trying to straighten. Exactly. Linda hates color blocking. Yes, but I did purchase this one because Anthony's then boyfriend worked at a shelter and they were having a fundraiser. So he and I was like, okay, he'll do the dog version and I'll do the cat version and I'll ship it over to him. And, they could sell it and use the money for the place I worked. And then they're not together anymore. And yeah, so I was like, okay, let's do it and see what's going to happen with it. You know, if I give it away to some vet or something, you never know. I have one that I'm going to be doing next year. That one I will be giving to our vet, but we have an animal hospital close by. They might want it. Yeah, but yeah. With the color blocking, I spend way too much time straightening it, and it's just easier to do it this way. And I mean, literally, it takes me a shorter amount of time to do this than to color block. I then use my multi-placer in the flowers, for instance. Like a bunch over here is one color, and I have some peas and stuff like that. I will multi-place those. Or down here, I have an entire row of one color. I will multi-place them. Kayleen, I use an angle tip to multi-place them. That way it's easier for me to see the canvas when I'm placing the drills. I tried that once. I tried an angled single placer. No. Matte dark colors are easier too for me anyways. I see everything on a light area and it drives me bonkers. I did. One of my very first Diamond Art Club kit was Newt and Niffler, and that one had so much light color blocking. Not 5200, but 38 something. Oh my god, it drove me crazy. And that was also way back when they started with the 20 faceted drills, and they had the issue with the top facet wouldn't get enough resin, so it had holes down in it. And I had so many with holes. And when you're using a an LED light, what's the name of them? But one of these, I know what they're called right now. It's just escaped my brain. You can see everything. I could see all the drills with the hole in them. And then here comes my little trash drill crazy mind. So I had to peel off every single one of them and replace them with a drill that didn't have a hole in it. Yeah. I had enough, thank God. And I also had some issues with the glue. I mean, I was like, thank God I know most people really love this company and tell me that everything is fine. Because I was like, this is my first Diamond Art Club, okay? This is not fine. I'm 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 not happy. I mean, I've been happy with my Diamond Art Clubs ever since. I think that was just a fluke. And Diamond Art Club did give me 15% back. They also offered me that I could send the kit back and get a full refund. I was like, no, I'm working on it. And I mean, I just have to be a bit more careful. That's when I started placing with tweezers because I could place them with my tweezers and they wouldn't slide. And it was funny enough, it was only little areas. It wasn't the entire canvas. It was just a little area here and there, 4 or 5 drills. So I was like, yeah, had it been the entire canvas, I might have just sent it back or something. But no. No. Oh God, yesterday, no, the other evening, I was diamond painting and then I was about to go to bed and I took my container, about to close it, and I don't know what happened because all of a sudden I had drills all over the canvas. And I mean, thank God here in the middle where there is, plastic and everything, but they were literally scattered. I was like, why and how? Sometimes I'm just, why do you do something like that? But yeah. I was just thinking about Leanne's live and the topic we had, and I was like, yeah, I'm all talked out about that subject now, I'm like, okay, we have talked about it. I'm done. Do you ever feel like that you have, and it isn't because it's that subject per se, it's just in general, when you've had a subject or something and you feel like, okay, it's been talked about either, amongst friends or here in lives and whatnot, it's been talked about enough. I'm done. I don't need anymore. I think that's how I feel about that video. So, yep, all talked out. Am I the only one that feels like, not specifically this one video, but in general, that there are some subject where you're like, okay, done, let's move on. I have been seeing a lot of reels and whatnot from Portland, and I love it. All those inflatables, I love them. OMG. They have a party. I read somewhere that the demonstration against ICE has been going on for, I don't know, 130 something days. And I'm like, that is so cool. And apparently, there are some people who, with the help of donors, are buying all of these inflatables and then they're just giving them away. Chris, I will tell you after, not here, not here. Let's keep it slow and say some creator is complaining about other creators. Linda, I haven't watched, but they're saying she's putting out multiple videos, so I think we will hear about it for a while. Yeah, I've heard that too. But I can decide not to. The double standard is high. And that's why I'm like, okay, we're done. We're done. But yes, have you seen all the videos from um oh, you have to replay? Okay, Christopher. Thank you for being here. I love all those videos from Portland and the inflatables, and I've been seeing videos from Chicago as well. Some from New York. New York was there is this female drumming group that walked down. I don't know which avenue it was, but oh my god, it sounded good. And Chicagoans, being Chicagoans, mostly trying to be um, non-threatening and non-violent. Oh, Leanne. Okay. Oh, okay. Good, Christopher. Yes, do the replay over there. Okay, Christopher. Yes, it's always funny those big inflatables. I love them. And there is this one reel that keeps coming back. I think it's because I watch it more than once, so it just keeps coming back. Where you see the frogs. If I remember correctly, it started with the frogs. And then you have this frog that is standing in front of these ice, and he is doing the hip dance. Yeah. I think it's funny. And the other day, apparently, they have this group that is called the Naked Bikers. I don't exactly know what it is, but it's apparently something they do every now and then. And they've been passing by the ice area. Matt, it's been a week now, so I think most people have had a chance to talk about it if they wish, which I feel everyone should have the choice to, or in your case, not if you want to move on. Oh, I mean, I talked about it Sunday in my life. We talked about it. And I feel like I have given voice to my opinions. I respect her opinions, absolutely. That I find them a little double standard ish. That is something, but that is my opinion. But I'm like, the more attention we give to it, in my opinion, the more it'll be out there. And I am not a fan of drama. This one was a bit of a fluke for me. It was only because someone talked about it and I got curious. And here we are. And only because I heard someone talk about drama, and then they mentioned ditzy, and I was like, some of the things they said, it was like, that's not what I know about ditzy. Because sorry, they talked about this person having been a sneak peeker for all the big ones, including Diamond Art Club, and I was like, but ditzy hasn't been a sneak peeker for Diamond Art Club. Something's wrong here. So I had to go take a look at their live and find out what this was about, and yes, here we are. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Did my sister leave again? Was she just saying hi and then she left? Oh well. Maybe she had to go to bed. I mean, it's not all of us who has these weird um, hours. I mean, most people don't go to bed at 2 or 3 in the morning. Oh, they turned off the heat today because they're working on something up there. Um, so sorry, we got a message last week, I think. They try to give notice if they can. It was like, okay, on Wednesday the 15th at 8 a.m. till 4 p.m., the heat will be off. Um, we will try to work as fast as possible, but mad. Nope, I'm usually up way later than that. I mean, when David was out, when he was driving, all over in Northern Europe, my daily rhythm would be, you never know. I mean, I could go to bed at 10 one day, and then the next I wouldn't go to bed until 6 a.m. It just depended. But I mean, back then I didn't diamond paint. So if I had been diamond painting back then, I would probably never sleep. Or I would fall asleep in front of my diamond painting. It's called a light pad. Now I remember. Man, I really have no schedule at all, though. That's how I am. Are you working from home or in between jobs? I mean, I'm kind of forced to have a schedule because David is like, okay, it's time to go to bed. I'm like, well, I'm not tired. And then I sleep most of the day because, yeah, That's me in a nutshell. I'm never tired at evening and at night, but when I get up in the morning, or well, we have to rephrase morning for me. I get up at 10:20 in the morning. My alarm dings at me at 10:20. Um, that's where if it could speak, it would scream, get up, you lazy butt, get out of bed. And if it did that, I would get on my other side and sleep again. Sometimes I do. I'm like, I can literally overhear my alarm clock. And it stops after 30 minutes. So, I mean, if I can just pretend or really don't hear it for 30 minutes, it stops. Matt is in between right now. Don't want to go back. And I'm used to irregular schedules. I get it. I mean, that work, it takes up way too much of your free time. Yeah, it really does. It takes up way too much. Yeah. I usually say my work is when David is home because then we do all the boring adulting stuff, cleaning and buying grocery and making food and, all that boring grown up adulting stuff that is really, yeah, it's boring. I'm not very good at adulting. Uh, but it's good, it needs to be done. And um, when we cook, so that we have, like, for instance, the pasta salad I really love. Um, if we have make that so it's in the freezer, my God, refrigerator, um, that means that I have easy dinner for a few days, which means I actually get more than just breakfast because I am a professional in forgetting to eat because of that eating disorder I have where I'm just not feeling hunger. And yes, it's a eating disorder. It's nothing. I don't do it on purpose. I just literally don't feel hunger. So most days, I get breakfast because we have breakfast together. And then, ow, at the moment, when we have pasta salad and something like that, we will eat together before David leaves for work. So yeah, I just need to open this one a little so it can get some air in so I can drink it. Linda would love to have that feeling that work takes up too much of your free time. Or what feeling? Um, or that you don't feel hunger. It's really not a good thing because then sometimes, I don't know. No, not yeah, no. It's not really a good thing because your body doesn't always get enough um, sustenance. And, oh God. Um, so when you eat something, it ends here. Um, so it's a good thing David makes sure that I get something. But we eat breakfast together. And then we try to make sure that we have something we can eat together before he goes to work because then he knows I have 2 meals. And sometimes, we're trying the intermittent fasting. Um, so for me, sometimes when I was sitting in here, I would snack. Oh, I have some candies in the house or some chocolate in the house, stuff like that. And it's just one of those things that you're sitting in diamond painting and watching a video or a show or something, and then it can just, it would just go in and out. Not because you're hungry or anything, it's just a bad habit. And now it's like, I can't eat after, I can't remember, 7 or something. 7, 8, it's not really that important which of them it is. So all I can have after that is black unsweetened tea and water. So yeah, I'm sorry about the sniffling. That's the cold, the leftover of the cold. Um, so it's really a good thing for me at least. Man, I'm the same as you, Mia. Some people have the hardest time going a few hours between eating. Sometimes I'm just not hungry for a whole solid day. I can go days, Matt. Literally, I do not feel hunger. So if I'm busy with something, I'm forgetting it because usually you can be like, okay, you have to eat, um, but then it's like I can look at the clock and say, oh, it's 6 p.m. It's time for dinner. Like, yeah, okay, you know, I I will do that in a minute, and I will continue whatever I'm doing. And the next time I look, it's 11 p.m. because my body doesn't tell me that I'm hungry. I mean, I'm not hungry when I'm eating breakfast. I'm not hungry when I'm eating with David. It's just I eat it because people tell me it's time to eat. Then I'll just eat a huge meal, probably not good, but I just go with what my body tells me. Yeah, yeah. It's 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 weird because when you tell people you don't feel hunger, they're like, "Well, everybody feels hunger." No, no. I mean, it's not very common. I give you that, but and then they're like, "Oh, so you're like bulimic or anorexic?" And I'm like, "Do I look like I'm having anorexia? I mean, look at me. Do I look like I'm starving myself on purpose? Just look at me. No, no." And bulimia, yeah, I mean, sure, I can eat snacks or something. I just forget I'm forgetting the barfing part of it. So no, again, no. And yeah. Oh God, I'm so sorry, you guys. And also usually if it's bulimia, you eat a lot of unhealthy stuff like cake and chips and whatever. What I would sometimes do is I would eat a lot of fruit instead. I would go buy a lot of peas or cherries, and I would buy a watermelon and I would eat all of it, while I was watching something. And then it was like, oh, I ate all of it. Oops. Um, but yeah, I think the longest I've gone without eating is 3 days, 3.5 days. And it was only because someone asked me, so how long haven't you had anything to eat? And I had to think, you know? I really had to think when was the last time I know I had something to eat. And that was 3 days. So, not healthy. your body goes into survival mode and it just saves everything. It's kind of like, being living somewhere where they don't have any food at all. It's basically the same thing you do to your body. Not healthy, but you can't really, I can't change it. It's been like this, oh, I don't know, most of my life. I know why. I know why. Um, that comes when you grow up being told you were eating too much and you're fat and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And if you're not careful, you're going to be looking like this and this person in the family. And yep, your body just stops. I mean, I would be terrified of fat. So, for instance, if you had this one of these bouillon soups where you would see the bouillon on the top of the soup, for me, it would look like fat. So I wouldn't drink it or eat it. I wouldn't, because I felt like I was eating fat, and I wouldn't. The same with gravies. I knew that most of them had butter in them, so I wouldn't eat it. Yeah. What are my cats doing? I can hear them. I had they had the best afternoon because my friend and I was sitting in the living room with a wooden stove on because no heat, and they were just laying there sleeping. And I was like, okay, you're weird because usually when we're in here, you will be lap cats laying there on our laps and just cuddling and purring and whatnot. But they were just laying everywhere else. They were laying next to us or on another couch or something. I was like, what's wrong here? My cats are weird. And then, like an hour, 45 minutes before she left, then they woke up and go, oh, look, we have company. I was like, we've had company the entire time, jerk asses. So, yeah. Silly little catties. Mm-hmm. Now, would you look at that? We're getting there. I remember at one point I found it so funny. I would do the entire thing, in checkerboarding, including the flowers. If it was this one, I would checkerboard the entire thing. I would have all the colors lined up here, have the containers so I knew which colors I was working on. And then I would fill it in. Man, psychological feelings can have a huge impact on your physical body. Mine is just kind of trained, I think. Often just worked where it wasn't convenient to stop and eat. Yeah, I mean, and your body does get used to it, absolutely. And sometimes it's just childhood trauma that does it. So, Matt has never been a breakfast person, so I've always been good with just a dinner every day. Yeah. I've always had, well, I mean, I have been living with my husband for 21 years. And when he's home, we've always have breakfast together. Um, but I mean, for a long time, he was out. And in the beginning, he was working, shifts. So the one week he would work day, and the next week he would work night. And I was in school most of that time. So, every other week it would be, hey, bye, in the door. Yeah. So, yeah. And those weeks weren't as good because then I would be immersed in homework, and all of a sudden, oh, it's time for bed because I have to get up at 6:30 in the morning. Well, 6, I think, before, so I could get ready and take the bus to the train station and take the train to Odense, where my school was. So, yeah, did that for 3.5 years, and then he was out. I think it's a bit because I'm always lazy. I want to be even more lazy after. Yeah, I mean, your body's digesting, so I get it. I get it. Sometimes you're just wanting to lay down and be like, take a nap. When I get my new pens, I think I might have to do another stash video of my pens. I think. I have one of my pens. It used to be pink and grayish black. Now it's very not pink because it's in the light. So it's lost its color. Which it's fine. It's fine. I just think it's funny because I'm like, okay, I have other pens with lighter colors in it, and they haven't lost their colors. I'm like, I wonder what's the difference. Linda loves the ones that were turned the other night. Yes, thank you, Linda. I love them so much. Huh? What, Matt? I can't wait. Oh my God, to get them, Linda. What are you hurrying at, Matt? I have a picture. Um, oh, stop it. Yeah. These are my new pens. 2 cinnamon pens and 1 fish scale or whatever they're called. Yeah, yeah. It used to be pink. Hang on. It used to be very, very pink, and now it's this kind of dull, whitish, whatever. I mean, yeah, it's fine. I mean, it still works the way it's supposed to, but I just think it's kind of funny that it lost its color. It's the same if you have pens that are, with clear resin, they can turn yellow. So, yeah, probably Linda. Even though I don't have direct sun in here, and I mean, this isn't my oldest pen, and it hasn't happened to any of the other ones, but it's fine. I mean, it's not the one that I use the most, but it's still a good pen. I mean, so yeah, I can't wait to get these pens. Poor, poor Tim was sneezing and sniffling all the while he was doing them. So yeah, and I was giving him a challenge because they're flippers, so he he had to figure out to do the patterns, the turnings I wanted on some turnings that is made for 5 1/4 inch pens, and I wanted them an inch shorter. So that was something he had to figure out, and I think he did good. I think he did good. So yeah, that is funny. Ooh, shoot. Um. Oh, okay. Huh. Yes, it's from Lubbock Leatherworks. Your favorite is a mini pen? How mini? Because mine are a 4 1/4 inch, which is the same as this one from Enablers. That is 4 1/4 inch as well. So, I mean, I don't have I don't have the biggest hand already, so these are just perfect, and I like to flip them. But I mean, these aren't the smallest one. Okay, I have this in my world is a mini pen. Yeah, 4 1/4. But this is a mini in my mind. This is this is 2.5. So yeah, that is a mini pen, and that one is really good flipping. But this is 2.5 inch. So yeah, this reminds me of a sunset with the colors, the oranges and the pinks and stuff like that. So that's what you can call a mini pen. Have to take a look at the electric prices when it would be cheaper. Right now, I'm washing all our um, washing cloths and things from the kitchen and whatnot. So I need to know when it was cheaper to use the dryer. And that is after midnight, so that's good. But yes, these 425s, they are an amazing size. I think that most people just call them flippers. Then there's a flipper with a regular size pens. I never tried the smaller size. Oh, you can flip with. I mean, I can flip with any pen. It's just for me, it's easier with the smaller ones. I just yeah, I can flip with any pen. But these are yeah. I have one more in 4 1/4 inch. I just for some reason these are just yeah. Matt, he called it a mini. a pen from them for a mini event. It was my first shorter pen, and I'm a flipper, so it became my preferred, right? So yeah, this is beautiful too. It has this iridescent mica powder in it. It's so beautiful. Yeah, you won. Yeah, but yeah, I like these little flipper ones. But I'm like 2.5 inch. Those are small. I do use them every now and then. Mostly, I don't use them in videos for some reason anymore. But yeah, for some reason when I get a pen, I tend to just stick with that pen for the longest time, and then I have to remind myself, you do have other pens. You do know that, right? And other times I have like 3 or 4 pens laying here, and I just use them at will. Oh, I want to use this one. Oh, now I want to use that one. And sometimes I have one single placer that has a newer glue dot in it, and then I have another one that has a glue dot in it, but that one is really used, so I can use it for ABs. Then I have an 8 placer and a 6 placer, and yeah. Linda, Matt, you should try one, Linda, if you use both ends equally. Not that the larger ones are that tough, but shorter is just more balanced. Yeah, I mean, but oh, my poor brain needs cooling. I mean, I do mostly use my single, except especially for this one. But usually, I am getting better at using my multi-placer. I am also, very much trying and practicing. So one day we will get there. Linda may try one someday. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like you have your preferred um, thickness of your pens. So I like mine thin. That is my preferred one. I mean, this is what I would call a medium. So it's actually too thick for me, but I love it, so I use it. My my absolute favorite pen is this one from Enablers, and you can see the size difference, right? There's a pretty big size difference in the width. I mean, then I extend my pointer finger to the top, yeah, and flip, yeah, like this, and then you just this is how I flip them. I don't know if that's what everybody else, but and then I flip, but yeah. So this is my favorite size. Not many turners do them this thin, but yeah. Usually, if they make a 175 inch or 150, I can get them. I need a new glue dot. Maybe I just need another pen. Is this one having a newer glue dot in it? No. This is my first Leopard Leatherworks. I got this from Leanne. She sent it to me. Melissa, hi honey, how are you? You're not late. Man, I always use different styles. I don't have hand trouble, but want to try to avoid it if I can. Oh, absolutely, I get it. Linda, I do different sizes in medium range, i.e., with slim, medium, and medium chunky. Yeah, but I have arthritis in my hands, so if they're too chunky, my hands will cramp up. So yeah, I can't wait to compare this one to the ones I'm getting. How are you doing, hon? My sweet Melissa. How are you doing today? How is it in Chicagoland? I have seen so many videos of parades and whatnot. So I hope it's safe in your area. The last one I saw was in South Chicago. And I mean, like, that's maybe not the safest place for ice to go bananas. Avery, Melissa is doing great. I have had some appointments today and then just have been diamond painting and watching Ghost Adventures. Ooh, yeah, I saw you wrote that. Yeah, things are going a little crazy here with eyes. A little. Oh dear, that was a nice way of saying it. Uh, yeah, I'm getting a lot of reels. I don't know why, but a lot of reels from Portland and Chicago. So I'm trying to keep up with the news. Like, okay, and I love your oh God, what's his name? Is that the mayor or the what's his name? The little plump one. Um, pre something with P. Mayor Pritzker. Yes, I love him. He is amazing. He's funny. The other day, I saw it the other day, but I'm sure that it's an older one. That how how there was fights going on and it was dangerous because someone was coming in to play the cups and people were being forced to eat hot dogs with ketchup on them and drinking bad beer. I was like, I was almost laughing my little ass off the chair. I'm like, that was funny. It's like, way to go to make fun of the everything. I think it's kind of what they do in Portland, with all the inflatables. Like, there is a war going on. It's a war zone, and then you see all the inflatables dancing around. I'm like, this is so funny. Chicago needs to do the same. They need to do the same. They need to get all the frogs and they even have what's his name, Patrick, and I've seen SpongeBob. I've seen unicorns. Um, I have seen. Oh, Linda, you need to Google inflatables Portland because it's funny. It's so funny. Christopher Little Plump, he is. Uh, Mad ketchup belongs on hot dogs. Alien relish is not food. That's. It was he was taking a piss on the entire Chicago is a war zone thing. Um, and I can't figure out, did ICE murder some artist in Chicago? Um, I have seen several people mention someone. Um, Even some of the actors from Chicago Fire was like mentioning some artist that was dead, and I can't really figure out if it's ICE. So that one I haven't seen, and maybe I just need to Google it. You're not sure, Melissa? Okay, I just need to Google it. Google might be my friend. You never know. You never know. See how bad my glue dot is? It doesn't say pop. It doesn't pop. Um, where are my glue dots? There. You try not to watch the news, Melissa, because it's just upsetting. Oh, I have to watch it. Matt, I pay zero attention to that stuff, but will always take a jab at region food, just fooling. Yeah. Mm. Did I get it all in one go? Ooh, I did. Nice. That's not always a certainty. Oh, look, listen. If you get a chance to buy these anti-static sheet from Mary Making, do it. This is me having bought all of this myself, making a commercially kind of thing. These are amazing. I am absolutely a fan. I just, if I have one of the bags here that has static in it, I stuff it in, swirl it around a few times, and bam, there is no static. And I'm like, I need more of that. I need all the smells. So yeah, it really is. I'm like, look, that is an amazing product she has made. I want to know what the fabric is, because it's not just dryer sheet. It's thicker. It's, I don't know. I love it. And I mean, you get one of these 60 packs for $10. That's not bad. So, okay. Where is my cutter? So yeah, if you hate static, which I think every diamond painter does, um, then they work even better than regular dryer sheets. There you have it. That's the sound my drills are supposed to make. And then please let go. Oh, hang on. Yep, bad drill. That's why. I love the popping sound. That's my favorite sound in the whole world. Leanne, hi. How are you doing, sweetie? You're gonna be diamond painting too? Yay! Yeah, I was out of your live and I was like, ooh, I feel like doing a pop-up. Let's see if anybody wanna chat. So that's good. People popped in and now you're here too. Yay. And all my gifted memberships from my birthday are now no longer members. We'll see if anybody will decide to come back. We'll see if they liked all my little membership videos. Yeah, that's what I said too to Matt. Long time no see. And the same with Linda. It's like, oh, that's been forever since I've seen you. I mean, like maybe 10 minutes or something. What's up with my glue dot? I can't wait to try Mary's glue dot. I know you have them right now, Leanne. How do you like them? Linda is here. Hi, Linda. Yes, Linda is here. Yeah, I'm hoping to try those glue dots. Because what she's saying is that they're not that sticky. Matt, how do you spell your name? My tablet has its own theories. I feel like I see it in 4 different ways, even on banners. My name? The channel name or my name? Yeah, they need improvement, but I think she's onto something. Right now, they're too soft, way too sticky. Oh, okay. Have you said that to her? Oh, Leanne. Leanne, okay. Leanne is Leeann. So, yeah. I think it's just, Mia is pretty easy. It is. It is. Even though I had a classmate that for 10 years said my name with an E instead of an A. And I mean, it's not that hard. It's really not that hard. But he did that for 10 years. And I was ignoring him every time. I just didn't, Yes. You were born with it spelled Leanne, but changed it to Leanne. On her Facebook, though, it still says Leanne, not Leanne. I wonder why haven't you changed it on Facebook? Because I was kind of confused in the beginning, like, why? I have hair stuck on my glue dot. Is my tea maybe starting to get a little less, oh, still hot, but maybe manageable in a second? See, Melissa, I've started to open it up. That way uh, it cools down a little. Because so many people know me as Leanne. I guess it should, though. They will know you as Leanne then. I mean, you haven't changed your last name, though, right? So it should be pretty easy for them. Did you take your maiden name back when you and Max split up? Since you don't have the same last name? Or did you never have the same last name? Yes, I'm nosy. I know, I know. Right, Melissa? Yes, because not being able to drink my tea for 3 hours is a bit, you know. Yes, Palumbo is my maiden name. Okay. So did you take it back or did you just never change it? You took it back. Okay. Okay, sounds like it doesn't bother you much, but I like to get names right. Yeah, me too. Me too. I mean, today my last name is is a mix of my maiden last name, if you want, and my husband's name before we got married. Um, and I don't know, for some reason, even though it's hyphenated, people tend to see it as two last name, even if it's hyphenated. And I've ended up with the, if you don't say my real, my actual last name, I just don't respond. So if you are at some doctors or whatever, not my doctor because they just say your first name, but at a hospital or whatever, or just and they would come in and they would say Mia Hansen. I'm not like, that's not me. So I just don't, even though I pretty damn well that they mean me, it's just not me. So they will stand there, they would go, Mia. I was like, yes, I just said your name. It's like, no, you didn't. Yes, I said Mia Hansen. I was like, no, that's not my name. But it says here, no, it says Mia Warming Hansen. And we're like, yeah, there's a hyphenation. It's one last name. Oh, yeah. Eventually people will learn. Hopefully. Otherwise, you just need to stick to being stubborn, which isn't a big problem because I am stubborn. I'm born stubborn. So, yeah, that shouldn't really be a big issue. Love the pupping. Oh, Leanne, I have to watch your whip and chat. I haven't done that yet. I saw it yesterday. I was like, dang it, I'm on my way to bed when I saw it. I was watching my TV show. Oh, it was fun today. I had my friend over, and we were talking TV shows and just in general streaming services. And I was like, oh, David, let's talk to David. Like, we need to continue watching season 13 of Fire because, I mean, they just started season 14. And he's like, oh, yeah, I watched that too a few years ago. I was like, really? So then we talked a bit about that, and yeah. I love when somebody's watching the same shows as me. And then I was thinking, like, I wonder what it's like to film downtown with ice running all over. That was my next thing. Like, I wonder how that goes. Do they, respect this is a filming area and not just run all over? And who can I ask? I mean, who can I ask if they respect it? We're back to the. I'm curious. I can't help. I need to know stuff. Oop! Oh, damn it! Hang on. My drills moved around because I placed my drill down weirdly. And I am not going to call you mutt, Leanne, okay? You're not a mutt. Mm. Yeah, and I think I'm going to go visit my friend's mom tomorrow at the hospice. Just need to figure out how much power our car has left. And on Saturday, it'll get its first longer ride when we're going to visit David's sister. That's going to be interesting. Right now, it's cheapest to give it power at David's job because they get employee prices, which is lower than what most people can power it on at home. So you just have to, keep an eye on prices because we do get some refund on the electricity. Matt doesn't watch many shows. I like sports and a bit of true crime here and there. The Ed. Okay, now I'm trying to figure out what that the engineering thing. Is that what you're trying to say? Has me intrigued to watch. I don't know. I don't run. I do not do true crime. No, I prefer the made-up crime. That is. Oh, Ed Gein thing. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. Huh. And sports, I'm not a big fan of sports. I try to follow the Boston teams because they're my jam. But in general, I'm not really a big sports fan. I would much rather watch a show. If I remember correctly, our soccer team, our national soccer team had a game the other day, and apparently we won. And people were like, "Oh, did you see it?" I was like, "Nope." One, I do not have cable, so unless it's being shown on our, um, we have a TV channel That's a national TV channel that everybody has to have access to in case of emergency. Everybody has to be able to get access to it. And if it's not shown there, I can't see it. And yeah. Um, oh, a serial killer. Okay. Lien, you're watching the baseball playoff, Matt. Matt is really popular on Netflix here. Okay. We do not have Netflix, and quite often, um, we don't have the same in the different countries. Melissa is watching Ghost Adventures, and I'm watching my Chicago shows Blue Bloods, Supernatural. Um, what else am I watching? And then movies, of course. Uh, yeah. Oh, I have to choose mine. Um, I have so many movies and shows on my list. So, yeah. I love musicals. I really, really love musicals. Hi, Max. Okay, Max. He haven't said a peep all day, and now he's starting to scream. Okay. Hi, Max. Okay. Matt, a bit. It probably my least watch with football and hockey just starting up. I watch that more as I root for the locals in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, that's the Steelers, right? Sorry if I'm wrong. Sorry if I'm wrong. No, that's Steelers. That's football, right? Hi, Max. And I'm always more invested in YouTube. And yeah, yeah, YouTube is. Yay! I remember correctly. Me too. I just watch YouTube. Yeah, I watch a heck of a lot of YouTube. Mm. Then is to YouTube. Choop yoop. Hang on. Max. Yeah. What is wrong with this? Max? We are having a screaming whatever. Poor baby. He's just. I could go get him for you. Hang on. Max. Max. Hi. Hi, baby. Now you're running away. Okay. Patty, no, you're not getting in here. Oh, I know what he wants. I know what Max wants. Um. Uh. Leanne Christopher was the first one in here. Um. He's a social eater, so he wants me to come out and help him get started to eat. That's because when I opened the door, he ran straight for his food. Leanne, I was cooking, says Christopher. Yes. What are you cooking, Christopher? So yes, that's what he wants. He wants me to come get him started on eating, which is silly because he can do that himself, no problem. There's no issue doing it. Christopher is making cheeseburgers and tots. Okay. Matt, suppose there's a reason I don't watch many shows. I can diamond paint, watch YouTube, and keep up with that game all reasonably well. Can't watch a show on a movie and follow. Oh, you mean the game? With ketchup. I don't eat cheese. I would take a regular burger, but yeah. The funny thing is, David is always like, how can you watch a show and diamond paint at the same time? I'm like, that's pretty easy. I mostly listen to the show and then I look up, if something's like, oh, that sounds interesting, and then I will go back 15 seconds or something. If it's something like, wait, I missed something. And then, yeah. I have to admit, with fire, that happens pretty often that I have to go a little, back a little. And I found out that I can both keep my eye on the diamond painting and watch the screen at the same time. I mean, if I would be more smart, I would have my tablet here watching the show, but this screen is bigger. Ah, okay, Matt. Most YouTube and a show. I can't follow YouTube and sports. I'm fine. Okay. Okay. Why? What's wrong with this gluta? Usually they're not this stubborn with me. Hey! Siblings. Siblings. I tell ya. I bet like 10 minutes ago they were cuddling each other and whatnot, washing each other's ears and foreheads, and 5 minutes later they're fighting. Sorry for the yelling, by the way. Melissa, you do know that Chris lives in New Jersey, right? It will be a bit more than being just over. It'll take a few hours. I don't know, how long would it take to drive from Chicago to New Jersey? Just because I'm curious again. Yeah. Matt, mine does that with a staring contest in between. Ooh, how many cats do you have, Matt? Yeah, mine will do that too, the staring contest, and that's when I intervene too, because I know if this. Helen, hi, honey, how are you? You have three, yeah, we have three as well. We used to have five, but two of them got sick with a few years in between. Um, how are you doing, hon? Christopher, the Google says about 13 hours. Wow. Yeah, that is a long drive for a burger. Just telling you. I mean, Google is an amazing thing. I love Google. Leanne, I think Chicago is closer to Houston than Jersey. Oh, really? 13 hours, the burger will be cold. I mean, Melissa, I'm pretty sure if you got in your car to drive 13 hours to visit Chris, he will make you a fresh hot burger. Oh, you're still getting over your cold, Helen? I'm so sorry, hon. I'm so sorry. Dang drill. Do I really need to change my glue dot again? But I mean, 13 hours in the car, my behind would be sore. Look, what's up with this glue dot? What is up with this glue dot? Did that help? I think it did. Uh, Matt, you could save yourself about 5 hours and stop at Pittsburgh, and I'll make you a hot dog with ketchup. Mm, that's good too. Okay, now I have a question again. A corn dog, and I've never had one, so this is me guessing, okay? So a corn dog is literally kind of a hot dog, the sausage part, and then dipped in what? Melissa, I love ketchup, and it has to be Heinz ketchup. Maybe you want my hot dog. Okay, now I have to ask, when you say a hot dog, are we talking about the same? Because I have heard people say hot dog and then they just mean the sausage thing. When I say a hot dog, it is the bun with the hot dog in it, with the sausage in it, and then you have, different condiments on top and stuff like that. Is that, you know, cornmeal batter? Huh. Some people say it's disgusting and other people say it's good. Christopher, and I stopped in Philadelphia for some cheesesteak. Did you see? No, you can have that. Matt, has to be. I'm a Pittsburgher, remember? Okay. Leanne, bun, wiener, mayo, fresh white onions. I love the red onions most, but it's all a preference. Helen, 13 hours, you probably have to stop to stretch your legs as well and go for a bathroom break. I don't think it'll be enough with one bathroom break in 13 hours. I would need at least five, I think, depending on how much I drink, because I mean, it is important to hydrate, right? So let's see if I'm burning myself now. Matt, Korean corn dogs are covered in hash browns and all kind of stuff. Must try if you get a chance. Oh, okay. I'm not burning myself, so that's good. Mm. It's still hot, which is good, but I'm not burning myself. It's mint tea. I love mint tea. And if you have tummy troubles, this is the best kind of tea you can drink. I do not have tummy troubles, just putting it out there, but it is amazing. If you're down south and you're mentioning, having tourist stomach, they will make you a lot of mint tea because it is comforting for your stomach. Uh, Melissa, yay, good job, Mia. Thank you, love. Leanne, I like my corn dogs dipped in mustard. I've seen people do that. Christopher, what? I've never heard of a Korean corn dog. Corn dog, but is it really Korean or Korean? Matt, they're a common food truck item here, but totally different than an American corn dog. Oh, oh man. Helen, got a long when I get a long travel break, I don't mind. I don't drink much until I get to the other end. Yep, my body will be parched and I will feel weak and I will have a headache. So yeah, Leanne has a few Korean corn dogs restaurants here. Mm, 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 mm. They don't have them here. We don't even have corn dogs. We just have the normal hot dogs, and we have a French hot dog, which has nothing to do with France, by the way. I don't know why it is called a French hot dog. I haven't Googled that. Why haven't I Googled that? Usually I Google all kind of shit. Um, Matt, originated in Korea to mimic our, as far as I know, used to Google. Oh, the more you learn. Yes. Ooh, I can't wait. Okay, question. I have a package coming from Timu. It has nothing to do with diamond painting. Should I unbox it? It is t-shirts and a sports bra and oh, thingies to remove dog cat hairs. Yes, okay. Linda has to run. Have a good night, all. You too, hun. You too. I hope I see you Friday for my 8-hour chatathon. Melissa says bye to Linda. Leanne. Sure, I think people like Timu unboxing. I think so too. I see a lot of them. Helen sending a lot of hearts to anyone who needs them. Thank you, love. You are the queen of hearts. And Leanne says bye to Linda. Leanne, I can't get over that you're stopping your memberships. I'm like, wait, yeah, I know you don't post a whole lot, but I like being a member. So please don't. Please don't. I mean, what am I supposed to do then? I don't post that much either. I mean, I make a weekly vlog. That's about it. That's compared to Angel, for instance, I'm literally posting nothing. But my members does get a little bit. I mean, it's not that my members get a lot more. They just get a bit behind the stage things, and they get to see Rosa whenever. That is the big difference. That is Rosa. Leanne, I know it's bittersweet. You post a lot. I may do it again somewhere on the road. Yeah, well, I mean, my vlog is literally what I do. Sometimes I feel like, oh, I need to do more. I want to do a members live at some point. That would be kind of fun. But then I'm like, how many will you know pop in? I mean, I don't have that many members. I have 11 or something. So I mean, how many people would be able to be there at the same time? I don't know. Matt, memberships are just a hot topic issue everywhere on YouTube. both diamond painting related and at all. Not diamond painting related at all, really. Yeah. Helen, your diamond painting is coming along great so far. Thank you. Yeah. Now I just have to figure out, if I'm doing another round, because that's what I've been doing. I've been taking the outer edges because this is so small. So I'm like, oh, let's do that. So am I doing that again, or will I just take it, you know, by row now? I don't know. It's kind of fun to just move in a what would you call that? It's not a circle. It's a spiral. That's the word we were looking for. Sometimes the words are hot. That's the pain brain for ya. We love a pain brain. Wait, no, we don't. Thank God most of you people and people in my real life out here away from YouTube know me so well. So whenever I start going, and people can usually see it on my face that I'm like, what gone. And David is literally going saying the word most of the time. And sometimes he's just like, you have to remember it yourself because it'll be there in a second. I just have to talk about something else, and all of a sudden it's there. Like earlier today, when my friend was here, we were talking about medication because she's chronic ill as well. Um, we just have different um, illnesses. And we were talking about pain management and how they have made new rules about morphine products. Okay, about morphine products here in Denmark again. Um, so she was thinking about getting a referral to a pain clinic again. And I was like, that's a good idea, especially since it's been 10 years since she was there last. I was like, I just went a few years ago now, a year ago, because it's been 10 years, and they are getting so much new knowledge all the time. So today they don't really use a lot of morphine. So I was like, yeah, go. And yeah, I feel like I have to blow my nose and I don't want to. I don't need all of you people to listening to me blow my nose, okay? What are you working on, Helen? I'm kind of hoping that I'll be able to finish this one in October, but you never know. I just need diamond painting time, which I usually do that when David isn't. Yes, exactly, Matt. Hep, hep. It's kind of interesting, by the way, with the sneezing thing. Um, so David sneezes a lot. I'm sorry. And the cats don't bat an eyelid. Okay, they literally they don't even react when he's sneezing. And I don't know. It's because if they're so used to him sneezing. Because when I sneeze, everybody is jumping and looking at me like, "What did you do that for?" Look, I I don't sneeze that often, and you never jump when your dad is doing it. What seems to be the problem here? Mm, yummy. Melissa, since I've gotten this one, I've decided that I love these tumblers. I've never used one before. We had several in the house. David had gotten them from works and whatnot, and I've always been like, that is so not unnecessary, but it seems to be a hassle. Why not just use a regular mug? But then again, I've always been kind of irritated because um, my coffee gets cold or my tea gets cold because I'm sitting in here diamond painting, and all of a sudden, an hour has gone by, and I'm like, whoops. And then this helps. I just never thought about it. Matt, one of mine does this weird chattering meow when I sneeze. Oh, only one cat and only me. It's weird. It says bless you because ours does that too. Whenever um, David sneezes or when I sneeze, the ginger one, Pelle, has this very specific sound that he makes. So we have interpreted it as he's saying bless you. So every time he does it, we say thank you. Helen, diamond painting on birds and flowers, but it's not licensed work. Oh, okay. Melissa, I'm so glad you like your Tumblr. I don't like it, Melissa. I love it. Matt, that's what I say. Yeah, it says bless you, and I say thank you. And I mean, I am the crazy cat lady and man because we talk to our cats. They come running in the morning and I don't know, tell their life story or something, but they've dreamt something. Oh, all of yours are gingers? I'm jealous. Ginger cats are the best. I mean, I would love a house full of gingers. They're just, and I'm pretty sure ours has a cell of its own, okay? He is a little too smart to be sharing it with everybody, so I'm pretty sure he has his own. Um, but yeah, they're just, he comes in the morning. If he is not already outside the bedroom door, when I open the door and he is at the other end of the house, not cuddling with David in the living room, if he is there, he will come running, literally, all the way through the house, chit chatting. No, he's not chit chatting. He is meowing very loudly. Yes, I know you have two black kitties, Melissa. Christopher, if you don't conversate with your kitties, you're a bad cat parent. You are. And I'm like, I have to inquire, like if that was a dream. I was like, oh my God, are you sure? No, that is really not okay. Can I have to call, the feline union or something? Because this is really, really bad parenting. So can I help you? Do we need to make a complaint to the feline union? And he's, especially the ginger one, he's talking back to me the entire time. So we can have a very long conversation about whatever he's talking about and whatever I'm interpreting it to be. I'm pretty sure if people, from the outside heard us, they would deem me crazy and give me a huggable shirt or something. but it works. It works. So yeah, and it's funny. And then people, how do you know that's what he's talking about? Oh, don't you understand him? I mean, I understand him perfectly. That is literally what he's talking about. How I have not given him his food yet, and why haven't he had any snacks for a few days? I mean, that is literally, you know, the topic of the day. Matt, mine are always talking about how they can see the bottom of their bowls. Matt. Yeah, no. Ours have their own shore feet, is what they're called. Where they use a chip, so each of them has their own bowl, and they're on a fixed amount of food because they got a little bit on the heavier side, like the parents. But yeah, yeah. Pelle, Max, and Flux. I will write it in. You are almost correct, Helen. Max is correct, and you have an extra but letter in. Yeah, that's how. But yeah, Flux, you have to be a Star Trek geek to know who that is. We are Trek geeks in this house. We also the little black one that we had to put down. His name was Spock. So we had Spock and Flux, and the two other foster babies were Kes and Neelix. So yes, and we only had four, and we had so many names. But yeah, that's the problem. I was thinking about Kes could have been named Janeway, but I was like, maybe that's too long of a word. So Kes, and she kept her name because it was a friend of ours that got her, and she kept her name. So yeah, Neelix, we don't know. All we know is that he was given to a young boy. Well, you have to buy them, of course. But he went to a young boy's home to be his friend. So that's good. But yeah, the foster babies. Yeah, Pelle and Flux are foster babies. Pelle moved in when he was 4 weeks old. Flux when he was 7. And Max was found at the side of a road. We moved in when he was 15 weeks. Christopher, my male Fletcher is named after J.B. Fletcher from Murder, She Wrote. Oh, cool. And my female is Bernice, named after Bernice Clifton and the 80s comedy Designing Woman. I thought you would have named her after one of the Golden Girls. Yeah. I'm thinking like here, David was the other day. We were talking about cats. I'm like, we're not getting any more cats because, if they live approximately 20 years, which we haven't had a cat turning 20, but anyway, 16 years, who knows if we still, live in this house, and if we move into an apartment, it's not everywhere you are allowed to have a cat. And I mean, some places you're not allowed to have more than one. Christopher, maybe another pet another time. Maybe. Melissa, mine are both Egyptian names, Osiris and Bast. Yes, I love Osiris's name. Um, but David was like, so yeah, uh, you would probably say that they were supposed to have fire names. Oh was like, ooh, that would be a good idea. Don't give me the idea and let me have two more cats because I already know what their names would be. And he just shakes his head at me. I'm like, yeah, I guess you do. I do. It's like, then it's a good thing we're not having any more. At least not right now. Oh dear. Yeah. Mad. My first two bro and sis are Samantha and Dean. Supernatural. Yes. Sam and Dean. Then you just need a Castiel. Castiel, and you need a Charlie, and you need a drawing blank. Crowley. But yes. Sam and Dean. I love that show, by the way. I need to get back to it. I haven't watched the last season, and that is on purpose because I don't want it to end. And as long as third was Tom. Ooh, Tom Paris? No, wait, that's Star Trek again. Sorry. Um, I kind of like, as long as I haven't seen the last season, I can say that it hasn't finished. Leanne has to call her dad. Hope everyone has a great evening. You too, hun, and say hi to your dad from me. I hope he's doing well. And I hope you'll pop in Friday and join me on my live. That would be so good. Matt, after the Who, Tommy, because he's like a pinball. Cool. Melissa says, have a good night, Leanne. What time is it even in the US? Oh, yeah, it's about 5:30. It's almost bedtime for Leanne. Yay, I will send you the link. And who knows, David will probably pop in and you can talk about cars. Maybe. Matt says, bye, Leanne. Yeah, you can pop in too, Matt, if you want. You can be a part of the live if you want to. You can just have your camera pointing to the canvas. So yeah, I've had Melissa there. I had Leanne, my husband, Christopher. Christopher, you have to join us again. I had Rebecca, Mary. Oh, I have to ask if she wants to join again. Anthony. Oh my God, I don't even know who haven't been in. Have you watched Anthony's last vlog? Matt, when? I was distracted for a second. On Friday. This Friday, 8 hours. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Yes, all the best people, Christopher. Exactly. Ooh, and Eve, and Adam, and Angel, and so many amazing people. All my peeps. All my peeps. Yes, my own little community. That's what something's wrong with this glue dot. I think I have to change it again. Something's up. Helen, do you like driving your new car? Yes, I've only driven it once so far because David is, using it to drive to work. But yes, it's really nice. I haven't figured out all the console thingy. There's this big screen in the middle. I haven't figured all of that out. So far, I've been like, I can reverse it. I can drive it. I can do yeah, I can get to where I'm going and home again. And then eventually I will figure all the console thingy out. That's we're not giving it away the next 5 years, so I will learn eventually. And I have to get used to there not being a stick because I'm trying to change gears all the time, which it does on its own. And there's also not a key, which is also, I want to put it, put the key in the ignition. It was like there's no key. You just push a button, and also when you stop, you don't have to take out the key. Yay! Helen hopes to pop in on my live. Yay! Matt. Oh yeah, maybe. I'm not afraid of cameras. Christopher has seen me get on a Google Meet before. I'm just not super techy anymore and don't like to cause tech hangups. Literally, it's easy. I send you the link, you push the link and pick a name, and then you'll be in the background, and I will pop you in. Even I can figure that part out. And, you know, I'm not very tech savvy. I mean, look at my videos. I don't really do a whole lot of editing. I film, I put it in the program so I can make it into a something for and put in my little things at the beginning, at the end, and I might put in a picture here and there. Um, and that's it. Helen, if I don't pop in, something has popped up. Absolutely. Melissa, it just gives me anxiety. Oh, Melissa, you're so brave whenever you've popped in. I mean, in the live, not on the live, but in. Mm. Okay, so I have been here for 2 hours and I gave myself about 2 hours so that I can do a few things here before David gets home. And yeah, but I appreciate you guys being here. So I will end this little pop up and hopefully I will see you all again on Friday. And yeah, thank you for popping in, for, you know, joining my pop up. So yeah, have a great evening. And it won't be too long before I go to bed. I still have to film a little. And yeah, see you next time. Love you too, Melissa. Love all of you. So yeah, bye everybody. Take care, okay? Bye.